Hi there, my name is Tana Hoy, and I'm a psychic, and you can visit my website or you can find me at www.tanahoy.com. That's www.tanahoy.com. I wanted to make a short video here to answer a question that a lot of people ask me, and that is, what kinds of questions can I ask or what kind of information can I get during a psychic reading? Or how can a psychic reading, what kind of things can it help me with? Well, so I wanted to make this video and answer some of those questions. First of all, to understand what a psychic reading is. A psychic reading is where I meet with a client and they ask me questions about their past or present or future, and I give them answers to what I see. Now, where I get my information from, I'm what's called a psychic medium. People think that mediums only talk to the dead. Well, actually, that's not true. A psychic medium has the ability to communicate with beings from the spirit world. That would include ascended masters, guardian angels, loved ones who have died, elementals, fairies, and elves. When you see mediums on TV, they only talk to the dead because that's probably what they like to focus on. But a medium means you have the ability to communicate with all beings. At least that's what it means in my case. And so, when I do a reading for a client, their guides and angels literally manifest right in front of me and talk to me. If you could see guides and angels, you see them standing right there. So when a person asks me a question, they talk to me and I repeat back the conversation to you or my client, what the information that I hear. Now, during a psychic reading, you can ask anything you want to know. You can ask, will I find my soulmate? Who is my soulmate? When will I meet my soulmate? People want to know if they're ever going to get married or when they're going to have children, how many children they're going to have. There's many questions that people have about love. A lot of people want to know about their career or advancement opportunities, or if they're going to make more money or even lose their job or keep their job, or if they should even look for another job. A lot of people want to know about coworkers or bosses when there's problems or situations that pop up there. People ask about their health, how long they're going to live, are they going to be healthy, is there anything they need to be worried or careful of, and a lot of people want to know their life purpose, what they were born to do. Why am I here? What am I meant to do? What's my purpose for being born? You see, a lot of us, we end up getting in jobs or careers or professions that later don't turn out to be so fulfilling. And there comes a point where people want to know, what am I meant to do? So that's a very common thing that people ask me also. There's really no right or wrong question that you can ask during a reading. I had a woman, God bless her soul, she was about 86 years old. And her only, not her only question, but one of her main questions she asked me is, she said, Tana, should I dye my toy poodle blue? And it was a little boy. And, to someone like us, that might sound silly. And what makes me talk about this, people ask me, well, are there silly questions? I say there's none. And this is the example I use. Well, that might sound silly to me or you. But actually, that little poodle was the only family she had. And she looked at that little boy like her son. Look, I'm talking about him like he's a child too. So she didn't want to dye him a color that would offend him or upset him. So she wanted to know. And of course, you're probably wondering, what did I tell her? I let her know that little boy didn't mind being blue as long as she thought it was cute and she would do a good job with it. He wouldn't look silly. He wouldn't mind. And she was so happy. But the point is, there are no silly questions. People ask me when I do a reading, where do I get my information from? How do I do it? All of my readings are by phone, and people say, well, how can you do that? Well, when I do a phone reading, I work with energy, the energy of your spirit guides and guardian angels. Remember, I told you that they manifest in front of me. So energy isn't separated by time, distance, or space. So your guides or angels can appear to me no matter where I am. And that's where I tune in and get information from. I also tune into what's called your voice vibration, which is made of energy, which gives me a lot of information about you too. I use my third eye so I can see a person's chakra. And a person's chakras, I can see those, but I can see a person's energy field, their aura, So I tune into their aura and I get information that way. I also look at their chakras and can get information from the chakras if there's problems, imbalances. And I also, when I'm doing a reading, I'm just tuned in on all levels, but I go into the soul or core of a person and tune into their being. It's almost as if I would explain it like I become them, if that makes any sense. So I'm very connected with the person when I do a reading with them. Clients tell me, people ask me, what's your accuracy rate? Well, I've never had it tested. Clients tell me that I have about a 93% accuracy rate. Some of my clients say I've got a 100% accuracy rate, but the average is about 93%. I mean, I'm only human. I do make mistakes. I try not to, but I have about what I'm told and can gather about a 93% accuracy rate. So hopefully that answered your questions about a psychic reading, how it can help you, what kind of information you can get. Oh, and by the way, a psychic reading, people always say they're scared or things they don't want to know. You know, life is made of sunshine and rain, and I prefer to focus on the sunshine. And the great thing about a reading is by knowing about it ahead of time, you can actually change the outcome. So if you wait until you're in the middle of a problem, that's when there's problems. There's nothing to be afraid of during a reading because most people find readings to be very empowering. They give them options and choices so that they just don't feel powerless, like they don't know what to do. So hopefully that answered your questions for you. And again, you can find me or learn more about me at www.tanahoy.com. That's my website. You can also call my office at 614-444-6334, and I hope that helped answer your questions.